Shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Rachakwadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are teaching 100% truth of the Holy Scriptures. Shalom to the elect, and shalom to the brothers that are pushing the word of Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai in truth and sincerity. And this one's going to be a quick one, and it's going to be entitled The Road to the M0tb. Right, and I was just checking out this website, reclaimthenet.org, and goes into this. I got a couple articles from this one, and I got one more, but the title reads: Milwaukee Brewers introduce facial recognition at stadium despite privacy concerns. Right, and this is Esau Edom, right, pushing forth that whole AI, right, because it's all interconnected with the M0tb. Right, this is it reads it gained much momentum with the pandemic, had the pandemic as the perfect excuse, but then did not end with the pandemic. Right, yeah, because all these germs and people scared, and what I'm saying, all these different fears that they pushed. This is the proliferation of facial recognition as sports and other mass venues continue in the U.S. and around the world. And a brother did a video going into just that. In L.A., they had built a new stadium. I think it was like the Clippers one. I don't remember too well, but they were pushing forth that. And you had Jake, like, all amazed, oohing and eyeing, and oh, this is the best thing ever, and this and that, right? But you see, what they don't know is that, take a look at China. Everywhere you go, you're being monitored. All right, everything is recording, right? Because that's ultimately Esau trying to be the Most High, right? And things get that they play forth out in China first, and then they come over here. I'm not gonna get all into it, right? But it points out, for the convenience of going faster, for the convenience of time's sake, and things of that nature, right? But you see, with this, they make a very big point on privacy. You know what I'm saying? You see the reducing wait times, so they're doing it out of convenience. That's a very big word that they be using. That's a very big talking point that they use, convenience. Okay, so, and not only is it happening over here, but you see it's also in Europe as well. Europeans this time are also at the receiving end. Reports say that a number of sports venues at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, among them, are implementing similar tech. Right, and so now going to this one. This is again on the 7th, the same website. It says Canada's digital scheme faces backlash for bypassing Parliament and raising surveillance fears. Unelected regulators push digital IDs in Canada, sidestepping Parliament and raising concern over surveillance risks. The global push to get countries to expand the digital ID almost received a major boost in Canada last fall, federal records show. Among the digital ID schemes were those intended for pensioners, people filing taxes, and employment insurance claimants, that is described as optional, cost $64 million, and has for now failed, reports say. It says the progress of attempting to introduce this fast and efficient way to government services was less than optimal. It was pushed by unelected regulators circumventing the country's parliament, which got several MPs to criticize the move for potential of surveillance-linked abuses, but also for the cost and security. And through the spirit, Google has opted out for, I forget the term, but basically it's like the AI, so it could be used, you would say, humanely, you know. But AI Google has opted out of that certain part of artificial intelligence. So what? So now, they have a certain algorithm. So now you could, target certain people, and they were doing that in Palestine, right? They had AI machine guns, you know. So this is getting closer to that Terminator movies, right? Okay, I'm not gonna read all into it, but you see they're pushing forth that digital ID, right? And again, it's not just a a Western society type of deal, right? It's a whole world. Okay, and then I'm gonna end with, oh no, I'm gonna get this definition for totalitarian. It says relating to a system of government that is centralized and dictatorial and requires complete subservience to the state, right? And we see movies like Handmaid's Tale, right? I never seen the movie, but I've seen the series, right? And that's a perfect example. You see movies like no, not Total Recall. Um, Damn, it's with that dude Tom Cruise. I forget the name of it. You know, the Mockingjay, the movies like that, right? Where it's a dictatorship, and you have to bow down and follow all the rules. You know, you had that 1984 film, which that was a good one, right? But here, let's get this. I'm gonna just read like the first couple. And it's the spirit because Apostle Ramlab was going into this, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. It says, Trump directs Treasury to stop minting new pennies, citing costs. This is from CSNBC, CBS, on the 10th, February the 10th. This is President Trump says he has directed the Treasury Department to stop minting new pennies, citing the price cost of producing the 1 cent coin. For far too long, the United States has minted pennies, which literally cost us more than 2 cents. This is so wasteful, Mr. Trump wrote in a post Sunday night on his Truth Social site. I have instructed my Secretary of the U.S. Treasury to stop producing new pennies. All right, and this has been happening for years, because I've seen some similar like this, and this was probably like 8 years ago, 7 years ago, right? And it was costing, I think it was like 2 cents or 3 cents, somewhere along them lines. I was like, what the fuck? So, the cost of making a penny doesn't, it's not worth it's not worth it to make a penny, right? And again, this is all so they're pushing that getting away from physical dollars and coins, right? They were doing that during the pandemic, talking about a shortage of coins. You know what I'm saying? The coin, they were scaring people with the money got it got the C thing on it, right? So they're using all these different avenues in order to push that, M0tb. So now going to these scriptures. This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. All right, so we're giving you that warning and tying it both to the scriptures and to the articles, So that way nothing can be said, well, I didn't know. I wasn't supposed to take the M0tb. All right. So that's why it says give them warning from me, because if you take that C-hip, hey man, there's no coming back from it. Okay, so now going to 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. And that's, that's easy, man. Right? That's that scripture, speaks for itself, right? Because what they speak about the convenience of things, they speak of, take it and make life easier. You don't even have to open, the door with your hands, right? That's the thing with Esau Edom. He makes everything so-called convenient, fast food, right? Which that kills you. Okay, everything is fast, and when food, is supposed to take time to cook, so all the spices and the herbs, they get time to seep into the food itself. Not only does it taste better, but it's more healthy that way. Esau just hot pocket, instant, cup of noodles, everything, man. Right, so you see, we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, so we ain't gonna let him get that advantage over us. And by us, giving the warning, hey, that's an advantage to our people. But we understand that 2/3, they finna take the M0tb, man. Let me just get this one right quick and close out. This is Revelation 13 and verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And we see with this whole AI, amen, that's given power, right, to the image of the beast, right? This whole New World Order, you had Klaus Schwab talking about you shall own nothing and be happy. All right. They talking about, making these synthetic foods because we got to keep the CO2 levels down because of cow farts. You know what I'm saying? And the shit is sounds ridiculous, but that's the pseudoscience that this so-called white man pushes, and our people, they run with it. You know what I'm saying? And just because you think that, President Trump, he's taking all this, he's exposing the so-called deep state. Nah, man, you just had him, all buddy with BB, right? Talking about if Iranians, and he's gonna stop World War III. Hell no, man. He's just a puppet for the New World Order as well. Okay. It says, verse 16, it says, and causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. And who you got, over there next to DJ Trump? You got Elon Musk, who's known for the Neuralink. That's the mark that they're gonna receive in their forehead. You know what I'm saying? And then the mark in their hand, that's the RFID microchip, right? So a very big point is this receive, right? This is G30 1325, and this says ditto me, and it says here 2A, it says to give something to someone of one's own accord, to give one something to his advantage, right? So you gon' they're not gonna trick you into taking the M0tb. Oh, like, yeah, he did some trickery upon me. Nah, man, he's gonna forcefully, you take this, you're gonna take this, because it's out of your own accord, right? So that's basically you bowing down to Esau Edom, That's why it says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, because this word mark, like we always go into, is charagma, right? Which is basically an idol, because now you have made Satan your god. You have made Esau Edom your god. Okay, you have taken that mark, and like we go into Karax being that stake or palisade, the 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 instrument that puts in the charagma, right? And on that charagma we'll have the grapho, which that's your where you begin your money to. All of your documents, you could say. Right, that's going to be your ID, because that's what they're pushing for. Oh, well, shit, you don't need a big wallet. You could just take this M0tb. You'll never lose it. It works as a key to your front door. It works as a key to your job, because again, you ain't gonna be able to, right, work without this mark. Oh, you need one of these to start your car. Well, you got to pay your registration to your car, right? And we ain't gonna do that. We don't accept bills, right? We don't accept debit card, credit card. Excuse me. Right? So, like in that movie, Idiocracy, right? Once they found out that he didn't have a barcode, they were on him. Snatched his ass up and then made him get one, right? So again, that no man might buy or sell, that's a very important thing, because everything is going digital now. Okay, it's no longer it's no longer, you can't say, well, that can't be that mark, right? It says, or save he that had the mark or the name of the beast of the number of his name, right? So with that being said, gonna close out by giving all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash, Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahushai.